up loud, ready for a swing. Then they freeze mid-step, 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Fresh white line,
escalate thing
like a battle scar, 'cause the sidewalk's clean. Every edge in play, fresh white line, every marker star. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn.
The other, no, they're not.
Boots on the ground, badges in the night. Neighbors on the porch, backlit by the porch light. Every sharp corner, like a drawn-out sword. When the crowd surges, they hold the accord. Mr. Bill's curves, where the strong stand tall. Trip up the chaos, hold the front line wall. Good stone guardians, watching every turn. Mr. Bill's curves, make the doubters burn. They chant and they push, but the line doesn't fade. Every painted edge, every groove that was laid. Dreamy haze above, still in the street. Mr. Bill's curves stand where the patriots meet. Mr. Bill's curves, Mr. Bill's curves. Mr. Bill's curves.
Thank you. Yeah, I was going to put car battery in there also, but yeah, I saw that he's having trouble on his feed right now. So he's driving around right now or something like that, but he's glitching on that one there too. I should use his feed right now, but I'll give you his audio. How about that?
I know where to go to, but we'll see here in a minute. David Douglas High School, Portland, Oregon, walkout. Obviously many parents, I can't say if it's teachers, but there are definitely parents that are helping, contributing. People of the community. Looks like they might be coming back this way. Wow. I don't know for certain.
Yeah, IRT's video, BCB's audio.
But definitely, like I said, people of the community are participating in this protest, this march.
The de-escalators.
And it looks like they are coming this way. So perfect. And they are marching in the middle of the street, guys.
You're right there.
With the help of teachers. They are marching in the middle of the street. Let me pull over someplace. I'll get out. I'll get up ahead here.
Hey, KB, how are we doing? Nice to see you guys.
They are marching.
You guys are probably watching it out there. Linda's in the house.
Here in Portland, Oregon.
I know, like BCP says,
amazing,
they're
right. Amazing.
Try to give both these guys their respect here. Edit that here.
Pull right over here. Roll up my window. We get out. We'll get at it. Let's get at it. Let's do it, right? I know you guys are shocked just as much as I am. what in the world is going on? How is this happening? How are we allowing this to happen? The questions are rolling in. The questions are rolling in. How and why?
Yeah, they should. Yeah.
How do we let the youth do this, right?
My guess is they're retired teachers or community members / parents, you know, so it's not directly connected to the school is how they might be able to get away with political protesting during school. Or unaffiliated staff.
And again, super chats are good, you guys. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App as well.
Support BCP. Don't give me any money today. If you want to support if IRT or BCP funds here, I just saw this pop in. I was going to do some news or whatever, but then like, oh, why not show Portland stuff?
Looks like they're in the middle of the road. Might be a little too far for me to catch up to see what they're doing. We can try. They do have the streets blocked.
Yeah, they're on the other side of cars. So yeah, they're technically on the street once in a while. They're definitely on the other side of the cars there, if I'm looking at that right on IRT. Yes, no human said anybody was illegal. We know this. Your status in the country is illegal, not your humanity. You understand this. BCP's audio is not doing too good right now. Let's go back to IRT.
This is David Douglas High School in Portland, Oregon.
Craziness out there, guys. Crazy behavior. How's that poll going there, guys? I probably should have put car batteries last one, but I think you guys can sort of figure out pretty much car batteries or bigger batteries or whatever as the choice D on that one. Let's see, I'm kind of curious if anybody put 9 volts as my Oh, it's me. I did say it's 9 volt. Double A, triple A is million phase. Okay. I thought there might be more others on that one. Next generation's cooked. Yep. In 10 years, what are these kids going to be doing? You guys think dropped out of college, work for an NGO, complaining about the patriarchy and that, or living on the street. These guys. BCP's video.
There has been 0 police officers.
What is wrong with these guys? Sorry, good to hear you. How you doing? Nice to see you.
IAPP.
IAPP, what is that?
Media company.
Get out of the road. Hopefully that's the car saying. Support for this stuff. Oh, that's cool, KP. Yep, that popped in there. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Seriously, people. The reason there's no police around, in my opinion, is because that way the city can say all these children did not need any police around to say that they were doing anything wrong, so they didn't need any police around. You didn't send any around. That doesn't mean they didn't need police. As you can see, they're out in the middle of the road causing havoc, and these de-escalators are continually allowing it. They're, if you want to call them de-escalators, they're allowing children in the middle of the street as people have to back up because they didn't realize they were going to run into a crowd of. Don't ask them to get over there. Tell them to get over there. Ridiculous. Cops, you can see this. I'm sure you're around there. Send in real cops. Teach these kids what the law is. There's no school bus out here. No school bus. Just a bunch of apartments around here and people that are okay with this kind of behavior, honking for this kind of stuff. You know, they're in the middle of the streets. Same kids will climate change, get out it, stop driving your car. Well, the cars are stalled there in the middle of the road using more gas.
This is a extremely dangerous situation. Extremely dangerous. Extremely dangerous.
That's very dangerous. Are you kidding me? Behaving like that out there? With Mexican flags everywhere? And Bob, it's crazy. Let's see what IRT's feed looks like. Quincy's going in and out. I'll try to put Quincy's on the side over here real quick. That work for you? And get IRT the audio, I guess. There's your audio, IRT. There you are. Go back to BCP's audio on that one there. See if this video's any better.
Crazy.
He's going in and out. It's always the situation when he comes to Portland is he gets this kind of glitchiness on his streams, which would probably explain why he's probably has 200. He had 268 people watching him on a stream that should have him over 500 people. But unfortunately, because he's glitching and everything, not everybody wants to stay with him, especially when they know IRT is out there also. So make sure you give him a like, though.
I know. What's
Glitchy.
going on, gentlemen?
Good, bro. How you been?
Chilling.
Yes, sir. You know I'm out here, man.
Yeah, for sure. You got the call too.
Okay.
Oh, was that Geyer? Who is that?
Yeah, that's
It's at a KKK sign.
yeah, they've been blocking traffic.
It's at KKK. KKK, we're Democrats.
They're trying to get it amped up.
Yeah, it's in Portland. That's how it's okay. Okay, it's Portland.
Market.
Look at it's Portland politics.
Isn't there one on Market?
So I think they're
borderline sort of say this. The Portland city would almost be a little bit happy somehow if say an accident happened, out here where they could sort of say that a red truck hit a student protesting or something like that. You know what I mean? They would sort of say that would kind of say all kind of people with red trucks or something like that, domestic trucks are bad, and they stop kids from protesting. That they like the narrative out there, so I say they're possibly hoping for that kind of stuff to happen. Excuse me.
Some of the kids are breaking away. Other kids are going around again.
Yeah, are they supposed to go back to school, or is it just a half day for them? Huh? Yeah. In Portland, they consider all kind of red domestic trucks to be MAGA trucks, pretty much. Remember one time in Salem, some normal guy went through Salem nearby a lefty protest. He got his truck attacked. Possibly, Howard, possibly. Out there. Used to be next to the American Legion there. All right, BCB's audio.
a little bit. Not as much as we used to, right?
I mean, I'm trying to just finish it out, but you still DJing?
Yeah.
Okay.
At times. I mean, I have the stuff. Yep. I got the stuff. I haven't DJed in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
I still got all my stuff though.
Yeah, that's what's up.
It looks like some students, some are.
Oh man. All right.
I think at this point it's probably a mess. It's probably too chaotic right now.
Yeah.
It just looks like
We actually have a whole chat thing for
this.
protest.
Oh, do you really? Oh man.
But yeah, I was
Do the police ever show up to help? No. Okay. All right. You answered that just by doing that. You already answered that by. Man. All you have to do is that face.
These aren't crosswalk kids. These aren't crosswalk.
Yeah. That's unfortunate, man. Especially since you guys, it's a city thing, Metro.
just an email from the city, you know.
Yeah.
They're kind of coincided with that legislation from the not this much
Well, I'm sure they were sent an email, whether they checked the email or something like that. Their parents, or some parents say, "Oh, schools, you
Yeah, it
don't
looks like a lot of the students are just
get
kind
the
of
kids out of my hair." That kind
doing
of
whatever at
parents
this point. I will catch up and see what's
Bad
going on, you guys. I just saw some people here that I've known for a long time, so I want to say what's up to them. Thank you for the $4 super sticker, Carlos. Appreciate it. Let me get out here and continue my stuff, bro.
What's up, man?
Good seeing you, brother. All right. All right, you guys. Let me go catch up, see what's going on.
way back in the DJ days, man.
Portland police are working.
Memory
So all
of
they
it.
do is
We're back on
actively support
BCB's
Antifa BLM.
DJ
Yeah, so it sounds
radio
like
there.
even just by talking to a few guys that were part of Metro, definitely not agreeing with the antics, the tactics today, or whatever's going on.
You do not.
But at the same time, as you heard one of them say, that they understand it, which is fine, you know. But they obviously thought it was stupid. It's not something for kids, as one of them was kind of
indicating,
which is true. And you have this going on. So let me go see what is going on. Where are people at? What are they doing? Where they march to?
I do this way because IRT, it's not very opinionated. He just kind of shows what's in front of him. But BCP is opinionated, but right now his video is not as good as IRT. So. Pretty much seems like these days that's all they want to do. I'd say half of them or so are into it, the movement, so to speak. The other half are like, I mean, we get paid to walk around town off campus and things like that, you know. I bet you when they get back to school, like, is it lunchtime? You just had your lunch time. Audio's glitching a little bit.
This is still Portland, Oregon. Yes, this is still Portland, Oregon. David Douglas High School. Massive walkout protest. Students, parents are helping blocking streets in the middle of the street. So yes, I'm trying to see where they're headed to. Looks like some of the people who are helping are walking back with the green vest.
They're yellow vests.
Again, I got the super chats are open, you guys. It helps with any of this stuff that I'm doing. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle, buy me coffee, Gifts and Go. You can also contribute there as well. Again, Portland, Oregon. So they got this street backed up. It's blocked. I do not know where they're going. I could probably loop around. Let me see what I can do. Because I'm good like that. It's my hometown. I know what to do. I know what to do. Because I do. I do. Let me see. I'm gonna loop around. Let me go down. Ridge Campus. All right, I know what I'm gonna do.
This glitch is right.
Send this to a better phone service provider.
Doggone it! Right when it. That was me. That's probably mean of me to say that, but I don't think it was mean. It was kind of might get people laughing or choppy service.
Look, it went away. It went away. Let's see if this helps.
Hopefully,
one more street down.
hopefully they'll wake up.
Make a right, come through, come back up.
ART's turning around at a church or park or something there.
Let's see.
BCP's driving around the neighborhood also.
Yeah, they're down that way. So let me go straight.
Ooh, Huggy.
It almost seems like they don't know where they're going. But there is this other high school. Supposedly it's their campus school, which some of the people said that's where they're going. But they've done a good little walk today. Good decent walk.
Hey, good for you, Linda. Good for you. That's good to hear. Is it PLO? Is that a? Yeah, I've heard of that. I forget what it stands for, but some sort of union or teachers union type thing or something.
So the campus is in front of me.
You're not a police guy. There, yellow vest. You're not a police guy. You cannot block. You have no
So
authority
the
to block the road.
crowdfunding little meter that was up on the screen, it did come to an end last night. That will cover this event, but again, obviously, there's always things happening. Excuse me, always events. There's always events, always things happening.
Yes, there are.
So they are back at the corner. Let's go down here. They're back at the corner. They are walking this way.
Let's see who's going to see him first here between UCP or IRT here. They're both looking for him. UCP hears him, I guess. I don't see them on his feed, though.
It's like they're up in the church area. They're straight ahead on the right. You can probably see them down there a little bit.
They're just standing there, though. Hard to get a good view there. How's your guys' day so far, guys? Day doing good? Everybody have a good day? Did you use any batteries today, guys? Sorry, I ask silly questions sometimes. So, ooh, there's IRT should be right next to BCP now. To your right, take your right, IRT. BCP's right in front of you. He's over there.
So again,
No, turn around.
students are marching, you guys, coming this way. It looks like they're at a church, like I said.
No. He's in front of you, I think.
About 2 blocks ahead of me, or to my right now. Is the camera's facing.
He's right there. Yeah, he's right there for you.
They're coming to this school right over here, from what I understand, right there.
Let's see. IRT still has a better video.
This way, just so you guys can kind of see. Down the hill there. I'm gonna try to get something posted on X.
Craziness, yeah, wow. Look at all the kids. There are tons of them. 200-ish or more.
And they're marching this way, you guys. They're marching this way.
Oh, really? They're just in there. IRT's idea is they're standing there pretty much. In the 70s. Ooh, wow. You're a kid in the 60s, huh?
go down that way.
Crazy Portland here. Yeah, that's what they do these days, Paul. They call it teaching social values or something like that. I'm not sure what the official term is, but they call it teaching social etiquette or something like that. And their twisted brains or whatever when they're at school, so they still think they're teaching kids something that's valuable for them in the future. Here's what's valuable to them in the future: treat everybody the same, respect everybody until if you feel disrespected, then ignore the people that disrespect you. That's all the social nonsense you need to know. How hard is this to understand?
So David Douglas High School belongs to the David Douglas School District. So they're out here. I would estimate anywhere between 150 to 250 students, high school students, walked out earlier today, about, I'll say an hour ago. They have marked.
All right. Who said brainwashing 3 times? Pizza City came in after somebody said brainwashing too many times. Okay. And this Pizza City liberal, he calls himself something else, came in. Somebody said brainwashing and indoctrination too many times. And this is what happened. We get somebody that's brainwashed and indoctrinated coming into the chat. We got to find a different way to say that word or something like that. Otherwise, sort of like Beetlejuice, 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 and then Beetlejuice shows up. So you guys can talk to Pizza City if you want to. Just like to watch the video. Yeah, those are Democrat kids.
Why did they have their backpacks as they walked out? Good question. I don't know. My sources, one of my sources tells me they were the one who gave us, actually one of the Quincy sources was the one that
For
gave
people
us
that
this
still believe in
information.
the switch theory,
They
you guys
have
are idiots.
screenshots on how it was
Absolute
all planned
idiots that believe that
on
nonsense.
a third-party app
Sorry, I don't
that
like
the
to call people
school
names, but
uses
you're
to
idiots if you
communicate
believe
with,
that theory.
to keep
Okay?
communication with the teachers and the
You want to believe that theory
parents.
for some reason.
I'm gonna
It
see if we
helps
could
suit
get
your narrative,
screenshots of that.
but it makes no sense.
If
Hey,
I
Captain Jerry, how you doing?
understood
Nice to see you.
right, they were planning on them
Wow.
on that third-party app. They also have free
Seriously.
whistles and all the other stuff that.
See how VCB's audio is. Did you not know one of my rules was not calling any names, especially names like that? Did you not know this? I'll be nice this time here, okay? I'll be nice this time. Just 1 minute. Maybe you didn't know the rules. Did not call me a name.
I have a lot of them.
I didn't call you a name. I said people that believe in the switch theory are idiots. Not you specifically.
Let's go down here. People are even burning up. I got one posted, so I'll come back to it. Hopefully it'll send.
Oh yeah, the guitar's doing a lot of that. China, of course, too. You know. Remember that Penn University or whatever that Biden kind of said he was a teacher at or something like that? Funded almost entirely by China. Business school or whatever it was. I try to allow liberals to come in and things like that, but when they call people names for no reason and things like that, it's just like, oh, why? Just for 1 minute, Wolfie, just for 1 minute. You know, I don't appreciate the ignorant and bigot he called me. That's not a good thing. You know, so I can take a little bit of it. That's why I just take 1 minute. If he called a moderator or somebody else in the chat, it would have been at least 5 minutes and a lecture.
On Market Street is where they came from.
So, IRT's audio. BCV's starting to get better video now. Yep, imagine that. It's common sense? What's common sense? Are you kidding me? Here's one common sense thing that they should have, that Pizza Hut evidently doesn't have. If there was a switch between Republicans becoming Democrats and Democrats becoming Republicans, would not that mean that Abraham Lincoln was, in a sense, a Democrat in their minds? Why would you change the people that freed the slaves? Why would they sort of go and all of a sudden be called Democrat? You know, why would the name change at that point there? They were Republicans for the longest time, and all of a sudden they want to become the people that enslaved people. Why would there be a name change there? Make that make sense.
I wonder if there's a street back there. Let's try to go around.
BCP just has better audio now, or better video here. Yeah, his audio is. IRT's audio. Go back to BCP's video.
It's like they're walking back to school, you guys.
Time.
Trying to see something.
At least Pizza Hut tried to narrow it down. A lot of these people, they think there's the Southern strategy and everything. They don't know when it happened, but at least the guy said it was in the 1950s or something like that. You know, at least you get it narrowed down to a decade. That it took a decade for the parties to switch. Okay. The de-escalators and the yellow vests out there, they can block the roads, but they can't tell kids to get inside their cars and buckle up. They can tell drivers in the road what direction to go, but they can't tell children to sit down in their car seats. Are you kidding me?
Might have been an accident. So many, it's all backed up all along the street.
Yeah, save the environment.
Students.
Save the environment. All
All
over everybody's
backed up
cars
all
up.
along the street. Looks like they're headed back to school right now. Bunch of students have just came out, all in their cars, obviously, as you guys have seen, following along.
And the other reason the police aren't out there is that way they don't have to arrest these kids for the obvious crimes they're committing and get them suspended from school. So if they were out there, they would have to kind of notice the obvious and arrest them for the obvious. But since there's no consequences in life for these kids, unfortunately, they don't understand responsibility and they're acting like you see on that screen. It's ridiculous. Just absolutely ridiculous nonsense.
Still no officers in sight. Not one. Not one. Portland police have not been dispatched to help with any sort of crowd control. The students are now heading back to school. This march has been going on for an hour and a half
You know
almost.
why? Quincy, you know why. Yep, true enough. When did we say that they're lazy for protesting? For not doing research is what we're telling them they might be lazy for. To write things in their signs that they can't back up is why they're lazy. Okay, LA, seriously. Questioning power isn't indoctrination. When you're not thinking about what that power does, if you're saying it's power that for ICE agents to do their job and to kind of make America for American citizens and legal residents, if you're saying that's bad, somebody else can talk to these guys right now. I'm watching this.
Absolutely chaos. Dangerous situation, as I said a few minutes ago, or as I've been saying, actually. Very dangerous. Not okay. Not okay, you guys. And you can see totally how the children are acting, in my opinion. But maybe I should just be quiet.
A lot of them are acting in the way that their parents wish they could act, but their parents still understand what law and order is. So they understand we should, follow the rules of the road and everything. But my kids are too young to know that. So they can go out there and act like you just saw as they drove by and did all that nonsense.
Good stuff. That's why I said maybe it's just better I'll keep my mouth shut.
Oh, thank you, Linda. Good point.
Be better that way.
Yep.
That way I don't have to say nothing.
All they can say is F ICE, F ICE, F ICE, F ICE. The ICE is being mean. Like, what are they doing to be mean? I don't know. My mommy said they're being mean.
That's a good point. Let me get your information since we're all into this getting.
IRT's that live right there. Yeah, it's live.
Liberty and justice! I can't hear you! Liberty and justice! Liberty and justice! Liberty and justice! Liberty and justice!
For all taxpayers, They want their taxes to go to American citizens. Liberty and justice for all taxpayers. You understand the point there? Hey, LA, how many people were unalived during the Obama administration and ICE or custody of Customs and Border Patrol? How many people were unalived? And did I see you or any liberals out there out in the streets like this protesting it during that time? How many people? Please tell me. It was just reported again recently. And the second part two, were you out there doing this kind of stuff at that time there? Yeah. On January 6th, some would say that we tried holding government accountable back then. We tried holding government accountable. Look what they did to us when we were trying to hold government some people were trying to hold government accountable on January 6th. What did they try to do to the people that were trying to hold government accountable to what they saw? Hundreds of affidavits, plenty of lawsuits going on. What did the government do to us at that time when we were trying to hold the government accountable? Huh? Please tell us. What happened when we were trying to hold the government accountable? Illegal detentions, like you say. Get it right.
Wait, isn't that the lady who was telling me not to record kids? And she's out there recording kids?
Yep.
Papa, thank you so much for the super chat. And Senator Relly, thank you for the covering all the protests of wellness people are innocent. Reaching against the left has no shame. Thank you so much from them. Super chats, much appreciated. It's funny. Don't record. You're recording kids from school. She's out there recording herself. It is. Oh my God. Honestly, guys, sometimes you just can't make this stuff up. I have so many stories that I'll tell people and they'll never believe me if I would have never caught it on camera. Y la chula se mueve. Rule are for thee and not for me, right? This is killing. I'm great. How about yourself?
You're not in a hurry.
I'm no hurry. Are you okay?
I'm good.
Yeah. You tired?
No, I'm good. Actually.
You good? Good exercise this morning, huh?
I get energy from these young people.
Do you? right, she goes up to my car. I'm in public, guys. They come up and talk to me. That's the biggest thing that y'all come into an agreement. Everybody's in public.
Would you consider 26 to be young, LA? Would you consider the age 26 to be young? Anyway, that was the youngest person that ratified the Constitution. "26 is young." Yes, it is. Holy cow. All right. You brought up unions there. What does allowing illegal immigrants to work under the table and get lower wages do to most unions, construction unions and other kind of private unions out there? What does it do to the price and jobs of unions and contracts? I'll save you the time. It keeps their wages stagnant. It prevents them from getting some jobs because illegal immigrants will work for cheaper and everything, and the businesses that hire those illegal aliens will get those contracts because they bid lower than the union contractors do, and a lot of other things related to that. So yeah, spare me your excuses for unions being nice to illegals, okay?
It does not cost you a dime to do that part, and it really helps us grow the channel, guys. Big time. Also, our links are up there if you do want to hop out the stream or crowdfund the stream. Crowdfund the medium.
Well said.
Oh, they dropped their size. Careful, don't move. You're gonna fall down.
Yep. Yes, they will. What's going on over here? I'm down. In sanctuary cities and states, how does this make any sense? When they allow undocumented workers to go all over the place and everything and no consequences, how does that make any sense in that situation? Do you understand how silly your statements are? Seriously. When you go into a sanctuary city or state, those people can go anywhere and take any kind of jobs that they want to. People are in it for capitalism. They want to save money and make their contracts and things like that. You understand that? It pushes unions or eliminates unions when you allow people into your state or city or state. Unions, construction unions especially, die out. you understand this? How do you not understand this? Anyway. Liberals keep saying the Republicans are against unions. That's why we don't have as many unions. No, it's because of sanctuary city policies that allow everybody to undercut things. That's why unions cannot exist. Those kind of private unions cannot exist in those situations because they're constantly being undercut by illegal immigrants. They'll take money under the table, take jobs at a much lower wage than unions are required to do. How do you not see this? I know you're from LA. I mean, that's part of the reason, but seriously. It's a little bit of common sense. You don't have to keep spouting liberal talking points over and over. Use common sense when you're thinking about things, okay? You allow illegal immigrants into an area and everything. They can't make money legally unless they steal somebody's identity, right? But they're hardworking and they want to get paid. They'll do anything to get paid. Home Depot and things like that. I need you guys to come build this house for us and everything. Will you do it for $10 while the unions force people pay $20? Okay, good. I got the bid. I got a lot of people and everything. They'll build it for half the price of the other person. That union contract did not get that contract. Let's go. They try to get another contract to build another house. Same area over there. The illegal immigrant contract got done with that house really quick. They're ready to make another one. Oh, they got another contract. That union cannot no longer exist and everything. They're going to have to move that union out to a different part of the city because of that. Do you understand this? Seriously, you got to think about things before you say stuff.
I did say go to this auditorium. So this is kind of coming to a wrap. They're back at school. And they did say...
some of them that do the EIN thing, which is borderline legal to do. In a lot of cases, it should not be legal to do. The only way you should pay taxes is through a social security number, which they're not allowed to get. In a lot of cases, I think 30% of the cases or so, people steal social security numbers of dead people or people made up social security numbers. That's how they end up paying taxes. That's not their identity. Identity theft, that used to be a bad thing, but I guess in LA's case here, he thinks it's a good thing for people to pay taxes through somebody else's life. I thought it was a bad thing to identify as something you're not.
Probably going someplace else for Sunday. Still, it's to be determined. So I might put up a little crowdfunding for that.
What percentage of that was illegally done through Social Security? They pay payroll taxes by stealing people's identity, by not paying it through the proper way, through the Social Security thing in a lot of cases, through some sort of EIN type numbers and everything, which they pay a much lower percentage on. Yes, I guess they do pay some. But look at the studies. $150 billion is what it costs them for us to house illegal aliens, even after all that. Please look at the studies. I'm not going to cite them right now. You can look them up yourself.
Yeah.
Mommy insurance about to go up.
Mommy's insurance.
Don't look up the ACLU studies, though. Those are very bad.
Happy. Again, you guys, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, Zelle. What's up? Okay. Buy me a coffee.
When you don't do research and you simply take the talking points from Rachel Maddow, I don't really want to hear what you think about our facts or your facts. Just use your brain. Would they be paying more taxes if they were educated and came in legally, or would they be less taxes? If they came in legally and were vetted, would we get more taxes from them or less taxes if they were that way? Give me the facts on that one there. You came in legally through the proper channels, and you had a person in the country that you knew you could go to, so you're not dependent upon the government to get started and put up in a $400 per night hotel in New York City. in which way would you start paying more taxes if the legal person, you already had a job waiting for them here in a lot of cases? Or would it, what's going to be more beneficial to America? The illegal alien that came into America illegally, started their life getting government funds before they maybe be able to support themselves by taking jobs from Americans? Who's going to, in what area, who's going to end up paying more taxes and helping the country? Taxes theft anyway, but that's beside the point. Please tell us, legal immigrants or illegal immigrants, who's going to end up paying more in taxes to help the country? This is sort of a rhetorical question, but I just want to make sure you understand the point here. What people would not have social security numbers? Everybody born in the United States pretty much has a social security number that's going to be required. Every citizen born in most other countries also gets a social security number also assigned to them shortly after birth. Why would they give numbers? It should have just been used as an identification number, not as a tax number. But that's my opinion. But anyway, you're still not going to answer my other question, are you?
Let me check PayPal. Then I'll sign off for you guys. I just want to make sure I can tell somebody thank you if I need to.
Yeah, IRT is done, looks like. BCP
all right, nothing. Well, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching.
You're welcome.
Make sure you guys like, subscribe, share.
Make sure you follow BCP down there.
I will be with you guys later this evening. So God bless you. Talk to you later.
Thank you. He said, play. How you doing? Make sure you follow BCP and IRT Media. Most of you guys probably already follow BCP, but I'll link you IRT Media's link in the chat right there. Well, he did try to answer the question. Let's see. Legal pay more overall because they earn more. And why do they earn more and pay more long term? Yes. But illegal workers still pay billions yearly in sales and property and payroll taxes they often can't claim because they came in illegally. Do you understand the point here? You illegally came in the country. Yes, yeah. K2, see what he thinks about that talking point there. Yeah. I think there was another situation today. Was it in Indiana or something like that happened there? What does he think about people that can't read that come in from other countries being given CDL licenses? What is that fair to everybody else in the world there? Mr. LA, or is that, or should we be charitable and everything? And because they can't read signs on the road, danger signs, should we allow them to drive big rigs and threaten people? Is that okay with you? Goodness gracious. Yeah, you've had experience with that, okay, too. Anyway, let's do some quick news here, and then we got other things to do here. Just watch that. Let's go to my bookmarks here.
Sono molto contenta di avere questa occasione. I know you didn't you didn't know what I was talking about. I was saying that
I've actually learned Italian since the last time I saw you.
I said nothing particular. I was saying that I'm happy to have you here, to have the occasion to talk about our wonderful bilateral relation, but also about many international topics which are open. And I was reminding that last time I saw you in Rome, it was for
one tragic crime. There's been at least 4 that I know of the top of my head. K2 probably knows of quite a few others. One tragic crime. What about the other victims? Are you talking about one tragic crime? Please use your brain to think about things. U.S. data consistently shows immigrants, again, we're not talking about immigrants. illegal immigrants. If you want to call them undocumented workers, call them that. I'm not talking about immigrants that are legally here in the country that went through the process of immigrating here, that can read a stop sign, documented or not, commit crimes, not are charged for crimes less than native born citizens. You can't say that they commit crimes less than others. That's a ridiculous statement. You understand why that's a ridiculous statement? Please understand that. Do you know why cops do not charge illegal aliens a lot of stuff, especially in blue states? Why are they not committing the crimes? Because the only way you can commit the crime is if you're charged with the crime. That's why we know that you committed the crime. It's because you were charged with the crime. This is not a hard thing to understand. I lived near a city full of immigrants and everything, and you see them pulled over all the time. And about 20 seconds later, they drive off after the cops talks to them. You know why? I see them speed, see them go right through the stoplight, cop pulls them over and everything, talks to them for about 20 seconds, and they drive off. Why do you think that is? Because we live in Oregon and blue states and blue cities and everything. They don't want to arrest these people and deal with the paperwork, for one, among other things. Okay, I'm getting too heated. Sorry. I just thought that was an interesting little thing there. This might be funny too.
Like this is what you could end up looking like if you eat some of the raw frozen shrimp being sent to the United States by other countries. This is what you could end up.
Yes, that was a parody.
Of Homeless Services of Multnomah County just announced an $87 million budget shortfall. This means there will be a drop from $334 million to $247 million. So that's a 26% drop in their budget, which they say is going to affect things like rental assistance, eviction prevention, chemical dependency services, mental health services, outreach. Really, I mean, that's like a 1/3 cut in the budget. Now, I have said this for years and years and years, that we could have cut the budget in half and still done a better job if we had a standardized plan and we had oversight, which showed
K2, yeah, that's a good question. Those trucking companies that a lot of the illegal immigrants work for or, haul for, are they usually kind of local mom and pop truck places, or are they usually upper tier kind of trucking places at that point there? I mean, and sometimes they work for themselves, but I'm guessing a lot of the contracts they take are for, major companies and things like that. Just curious.
Exactly how every dollar was spent, and was it spent effectively? So I believe they have a real opportunity here to show the world that they can get more done with less money. I'm not overly optimistic this will happen. Usually I think what's going to happen is once everything goes to hell again, or even worse than it is today, they're going to say, well, if we had more money, we would not have this problem. But they've been seeing this for decades. And the fact is, if money were the solution, we would have solved it by now.
Well said, Kevin Dahlgren. Make sure you follow him if you want to know what's going on with the Portland homeless situation out there. What was going on? Doesn't matter if you're an adult or a minor. If you mess around with ice, you're going to feel the burn.
Holy shit! I just got that on video.
You don't need to cuss to get your point across. AOC.
a more active observer and member of your community.
Teaching people how to stop ICE and, overly observe, if you will. Somebody else can talk to LA Grass if they want to. I don't care anymore.
There's legal observer training, which is if you see that ICE is active in your community, knowing the things that you can do legally to observe, to film, to take notes, without being deemed as impeding law enforcement, and how you can do these things and assert the rights of yourself and your neighbors.
You're going to have a whole speech on this. You know how you do it? When the ICE officer or Border Patrol person says, move back, you do that thing. Very simple. You don't need a whole speech about this. Or you don't come out there at all. That's another good way not to get in trouble with, or doing anything illegally, is just to stay home. But another way is simply when it says get back, stay in the sidewalk, things like this. Then you can film or do whatever you want to do from that point there. And also don't blare your whistles over the city ordinance in your area and everything. That's another good way to do it. Do you understand these things? Pretty simple. You don't need to try to get money by going to make a speech AOC.
So we have an upcoming, on our organizing side, we have upcoming the murders of Renee Good and Alex Preddy. We are seeing.
I thought you believed in due process. You're going to call people murderers without due process? Okay, I guess you don't believe in due process for people. Gotcha.
Others safe in this environment and keep our neighbors safe in this environment. We've already had a couple of instances where, thanks to the rapid response of community organizers, advocates, local elected officials, that we've been able to keep families together. And so one of the big things that
Okay, that's a little bit of your libs talk. Here's another more lib talk about the SAVE Act.
So 71% of Democrats like this idea. So why do you not?
It's Jim Crow 2.0.
Democrats are say it's not Jim Crow. 71% of Democrats say it's not Jim Crow, that they want ID. You say it is. Tell us why it is.
And I called it Jim Crow 2.0, and the right wing went nuts all over the internet. That's because they know it's true. What they're trying to do here is the same thing that was done in the South for decades to prevent people of color from voting.
Have you seen the video where a guy asked white people and everything, do black people have trouble voting? They say yes. They don't know how to do it. They don't know how to get on the computer. They don't know how to go to the DMV. And then the guy goes to a black community and says, the white people say you don't know how to get an ID. Are they crazy? Just get an ID, DMV, or go to the computer? Yeah, I do know how to use a computer. Liberals are the ones who think minorities are inferior, not the right. It's the left that thinks that black people are incapable of doing things, or Hispanics are incapable of getting an ID. Listen to this nonsense. And we're the racist ones when they're saying people of color cannot do the basics in society in 2026.
For instance, if you change, you're a woman who got married and changed your last name, you won't be able to show ID and you'll be discriminated against.
The states that happens to, the states can find out how they want to make that work. Do you understand how that works? You did read the law. There's a provision in there that says the states can say, here's how it can happen and everything. You can go either with your marriage certificate. Right there, it kind of shows the previous name and the after name also. And then they can sort of make that connection there. If you don't have your birth certificate, which you should have anyway, but if you need to get a copy of your birth certificate, you can do that. How long does it take? I'm kind of curious. In your state, how long does it take to get a copy of your birth certificate here? I'm just going to Google this real quick. In Oregon, I'll do Oregon. In Oregon, a copy of a birth certificate typically takes 3 working days to process, then ordered online through VitalCheck or a county office. Mail-in requests take significantly longer, often ranging from 3 to 5 weeks. In-person requests at the state office can sometimes be processed within 30 minutes to an hour. If you go to Salem, okay. If you're on over in Eastern Oregon or something like that, too far away from Salem, 3 working days to do it online. Seriously. If you want to have that, your birth certificate, there you go.
If you can't find a birth certificate or a proper ID.
You think people can't wait 3 to 5 days to do that? Do you understand? So anybody else want to look at it up in your states? Give me a different answer. Maybe in your states it takes 6 or 7 days. Ask Google, how long does it take to get a copy of your birth certificate in your state?
You'll be discriminated against. This is vicious and nasty. And I said to our Republican colleagues, it will not pass the Senate. You will not get a single Democratic vote in the Senate.
Oh, that's right. Individual responsibility is not exactly the Democrat playbook. You know, they team up and everything. They can't think for themselves. I'm curious when they're going to kick Fetterman out of their caucus.
We're not reviving Jim Crow all over the country. And when the American people hear what exactly it is doing and what its intent is.
Thank you, K2. That means I have to play music at the end of the stream, probably. Okay.
Doing, they're going to be against it as well.
Or wait, no, that was after an hour. I said an hour, you get it done in an hour, so I don't have to play music there. So there's my out. Federal agents were reportedly attacked in San Antonio while searching for an illegal immigrant accused of being a child thinger. This is what resistance turns into. Do you understand when you try to shove a door in the back of federal agents as they're walking out? It's not a great thing to do. You say, I'm not who you're looking for. Thank you. Have a nice day. And let them go. When you resist and push somebody who's doing their job as a federal law enforcement officer, not the best way to behave. Do I think this is a little overboard for what the guy did? Possibly, but allowable under law.
It's not Anthony. It's this other guy that's trying to help. Anthony's right here, but me and Anthony are not getting in this
because you're smart and you know what would happen to you if you interfere with a federal law enforcement officer. Oh my goodness, these people.
This type of intolerant rhetoric starts in the home.
Parents angry at town hall over intolerance at Marshall Simons Middle School. Kids were asked to wear rainbow clothes in honor of Pride Spirit Day, but some organized a counter-protest wearing red, white, and blue or black. The principal sharing a statement to families that Pride posters were ripped down, stickers ripped up. Some students chanted USA are my pronouns, and students showing pride were intimidated.
It was an unruly disruption, in fact, that was organized ahead of time.
While some parents were...
If you didn't force the kids to wear pride stuff, make it kind of a mandatory thing, they probably wouldn't have done that. If you say you can bring pride stuff if you want to, then people would go back and do their own thing. But if, like he said, if you made them come to school wearing pride stuff, yeah, that's not a good thing as a school. They can be unruly when the school is unruly towards them. Based on what LA was saying earlier, if the state's kind of going overboard beyond their responsibility, then the other side can kind of push back against it, right?
Upset, others say it was overblown.
Some of the kids threw the stickers on the ground, but I can only speak for my daughter. She didn't want to wear that to school. It's not that she wanted to hurt anybody's feelings.
My rules, I got another rule here for you. Here's another rule for you. This rule is called the Mr. Bill rule. Here, I'm a temporary dictator, okay? Temporary dictator, 1 minute dictator. There we go.
She says her daughter felt coerced to participate in the Pride event and was offended by some of the messages, like this quote from Tennessee Williams.
Human heart cannot be straight. It is curves and winds. And my daughter just kind of said, you know, Mom, that's offensive to me, who I am straight.
Boom. Yep, very true. All right. Secret Service. Sure. There's usually got some good information.
A tactical war zone. Yesterday morning, right at the 1600 block of Northwest 14th, Portland SRT teams didn't just serve a warrant. They ended a plot that sounded like a Hollywood thriller. The target, a man playing a deadly game of pretend. Last Saturday, the suspect walked into a Safeway on Northwest Lovejoy. He flashed a badge, claimed he was U.S. Secret Service, and did the unthinkable. He pulled a handgun on security guard and pulled...
I know. I would have probably done it longer, but just see if he learns his lesson, you know.
the trigger, point blank. The only reason why we aren't talking about a funeral today, the gun misfired. It was pure luck. But it gets darker. The suspect fled, leaving behind an instrument case, and inside, a loaded shotgun. And on the shells, threatening messages specifically naming President Donald Trump. Now, the feds and PPP were silent for days while they hunted him down to this building.
I didn't know about the shells.
Yesterday, they gassed the 10th floor. When the suspect finally emerged, he wasn't surrendering. He came out with a handgun leveled at officers. 2 SRT members fired shots, and the threat was neutralized. But here's what the mainstream media networks are not telling you. This happens right as Mayor
Fake news, K2, fake news.
Wilson is demanding ICE and Border Patrol get out of Portland. We have a fake agent trying to assassinate a president, while real agents are being told to stand down by the city. The friction is real, and the danger is at your doorstep. And this is The Geyer Show, the only one giving you the real intel.
Thank you, Geyer, for the real intel. Raise your hand if you think Marco Rubio is a great Secretary of State here. Donald Trump reposted this. Oh, it was yesterday. Never mind. We want up-to-date news here. Look at the back of their hands. Not handcuffed. Not handcuffed.
She had her hands behind her back. She did not have handcuffs on. She pulled an AOC right there.
That was Geyer Digital. Geyer Digital. He's on Twitter. If you're on Twitter, he has. I don't know. He does have a YouTube channel. I've seen him come on the show a couple times the past couple days too, at night. Anyway, let me give you a link real quick here, so I can find that link. There's the link. Get him to 225 subscribers if you don't mind. He's at 222 subscribers right now. If you guys want to go over and give him a quick little link, follow it over there on his YouTube anyway. There it is for you.
Did you get a citation? Did you get arrested? What happened? Walking through? So they did not get arrested, it appears. They might have gotten a citation, I'm not sure. But they're leaving. They were just sitting in Target, refusing to leave.
They get a trespass for 20 minutes probably. Yeah, that's what they do. Let's sit around a Target store and protest like a bunch of children. That one I don't want to deal with. I think I heard that one. That's crazy. Somebody's racist. She has red hair. That must mean she's racist, right? Kids throwing food at people. I'm not sure if that was a parent or something else like that. That was wild. Kids surround a woman and chant racist while hurling projectiles at her. This is what your kids are walking out of school to do. Yep.
Give us answers. Let's go. Say them out loud and for the camera for all my viewers. Let's hear it. Why are you being silent?
Is that some sort of yoga studio type thing or something like that? A lady's just trying to just kind of talk to an audience and everything. This liberal Karen behind the camera is heckling her basically for some reason.
Let's hear it, Delaney, loud and proud, baby. You want to say it? Let's fucking say it. Why? $1,000 for people for rent yesterday that people gave on face in 10 years of practicing and paying my money at the studio. Don't take a pause. Be loud with Core Power corporate answers. Let's fucking go.
What do you need to cuss?
Person with the glasses, do you have a good answer? Delaney can't seem to cough it out.
I mean, we're being berated right now, and so
You're not being berated. You're being asked hard questions that you should have been answered. This is not berating.
When you're cussing repeatedly at them, yeah, it's berating.
Trust me. Berating is what our neighbors are living through.
I really personally care about all of you and what you have to say. So if you want to go sit down and chat, I don't care what you have to say.
Yeah, and we want you to take us to.
The biggest ask here, and please let me know if you guys are feel differently. The biggest ask here is that Core Power is a major corporation. They're all over this country.
Core Power, have you ever heard of it? I don't know.
Back to the fact that they're staying silent about what is happening in Minneapolis, not only staying silent, but trying to silence us in speaking out. And by
That's
us,
right.
I mean the people who are working for Power, your guys as teachers, your guys as people who are presenting you, the fact that that is being.
I guess they maybe Core Power allows ICE to park in their areas or something like that, Who cares? Live your life. Worry about yourself, not other people and other businesses.
Silence, the fact that you guys are staying silent, that is complicit. That is not okay. People are being murdered and abducted and attacked here, and it is heinous. I am a nurse. It kills me to see people getting fucking hurt in our community. This is our community, and it's bullshit. Like, that's what it is. It's silence. It's not putting a fucking sign on the door. It's the fact that you guys
What is this snappy snap thing? What the heck?
don't seem to give a fuck, and we're giving you fucking thousands and hundreds of thousands and millions of dollars, and we can take our fucking community elsewhere. And I can talk about other people around the country to take it fucking elsewhere. So if it's gonna
What I would say, let them go. You don't need angry, crazy people at your exercise studio or whatever it is.
hit it in the wallet, is that the only way that you guys are gonna fucking see it? Then so fucking be it. We can fucking get a yoga studio someplace else. Next to the media. You guys are nice Saturdays at noon. Woo-hoo. Such bullshit. Like, I can give a shit if you personally care about what is happening here. The fact is, you guys are here to resemble and to be the face of corporate for us, to give a listening ear. This is the ear. The ear is everybody's mad.
They're there to teach yoga to people who want to learn how to yoga. That is what a business that says yoga studio means. I assume I've never been to one, but they're there to teach yoga. They're not there to do this political mumbo jumbo you talk about or corporate mumbo jumbo. The people that are there, I'm not sure if that's the presidents of the company or whatever, but their focus is to make money teaching yoga to help people stay in shape or something like that. Britt might do yoga. K2 probably needs to do yoga. Maybe he'd want to look into this Core Power place over here in Minnesota. But I don't know about this.
The ear is this community needs help. The ear is that just saying, okay, we'll put the sign on the door. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for more help. We're looking for the corporations that we give our dollars to stand up for what we believe in.
I know, Linda. I'm still looking for one there. I mean, the one we saw earlier was the closest possible thing, but you saw the guy shove the door in the back of the guy. That's a no-no. Anyone or whatever, much less the federal agents.
Thank you. We do really care and we do appreciate all of you. And we want to be here to support you as a community. I will personally take this back and see what are we going to do? What can we do? And we'll circle back.
Wow, a circle back. So amazing.
Oh, it was okay for Biden's first press secretary to do circle backs all the time, huh? But now it's not okay.
Multiple meetings with corporate. This isn't the first time corporate's been here. There's been tons of meetings and chats. They know exactly the teachers' demands. They just won't do it, and instead they send people who have no.
I bet you do.
Not no shape,
Y'all, they don't have any idea what's going on. These poor people, the corporates are just sent in here to walk into this mess. They're just shirking responsibility. I know I won't be continuing here. I'm going to Honest Amelia. That's a model of a gym that's done the right thing from day one. It's women owned, it's queer friendly, it's really welcoming. So, and it's clean.
See, most people would have kicked you out for advertising at another gym at that point there. They're letting you have your words there. Most people don't allow people to kind of advertise another similar thing right in front of them like that there. It's usually not acceptable. It would probably revoke your membership right there, but these people are nice and letting you get your words out.
And also, I would just say, we got to be real about the fact that 2 white women are here to defend the corporation. I mean, I understand that here, but you also took
They can't control their skin color.
the assignment. You took the assignment to stand here and defend this corporation. You got up this morning, drove in your car from wherever the fuck you live because you decided to stand.
Because they decided they wanted to have a job. Yes. How stupid are these liberals?
With Core Power, so I'm not going to take it easy on you. Yeah, but like, so Delaney with Berated, right? Like, you go home tonight and you look at
Wacky women. Let's see if there's any other news out here.
Apologize for all of your fake news at CNN that has led to this attempted assassination of President Trump, Jake. Shameful behavior from CNN. You guys have blood on your hands. You have blood on your hands, Jake. When are you going to apologize to the American people for lying about President Trump for years? When are you going to call out Joe Biden for saying that it's time to put President Trump in a bullseye? Come on, you're always talking so much shit. Have some courage for once. Apologize for all of your...
Trump reposted that. Angela Rose was journalist visits Minnesota Representative Ilhan Omar's winery and confirms it's fake. 40 plus wineries operate out of the same address, but the location owner says Ilhan Omar's winery isn't there despite being the address. A business license exists for something. Yeah, let's see what it says here.
I wonder what else they have to show. So let's see. This is Suite B. Again, that is the address where Ilhan Omar's winery is. You can see that a different winery is here, Punch Down Cellars.
What does this note say?
E Street Crew does not make wine here. They were a client many years ago and have ceased operation. Their operating address is linked to this address like all other client wineries because of state and federal filings. So I wonder what else they have to show for it. What do you think about that?
I think they're just trying to keep as much distance between them and their business and Ilhan Omar's as much as possible.
Yeah.
You guys just do a little more research before.
Well, yeah, that's what we're kind of doing right now.
Would you be so
But
kind
this
to
is,
tell
do
us
you know
about
what this
the-
place is?
No, that's why we came
It's a
down here.
custom crush place. Every bunch of people use it.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's like renting instead of owning.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I see.
so there's like about 40 of us in here
Okay.
making wine.
Yeah. It's
So
we're just trying to just figure out what is really going on. We see that
next time just call because there's nothing going on here. So.
The pastor told us that Punch Down Cellars makes wine for 14 different.
They don't make wine.
Or crushes.
crush it and you hold it.
We
for 'em?
no, we winemakers make wine in the same facility.
Oh, cool.
So-
Which because my family, we've been part of members of certain wineries and stuff. So is there like a high end brand that you guys hold for or anything like that?
No, I don't own the place.
Okay.
I'm just one of the winemakers
Okay,
here. And there's a bunch of us
Yeah.
under one roof.
Awesome.
That's all.
What's your winery's name?
Well, I'm not going to get into it.
Okay.
But it's not that one.
Well, yeah, obviously.
He didn't really seem very happy.
No.
Do they have people coming to check this place out or something that they need
Sounds
to
like it.
sign on it? I mean,
Probably.
I haven't noticed.
I would
anybody else
imagine
online.
so because that company's being sued.
It just sounds like it. Good job, Angela.
doing well on its move along to becoming law of the land. Your bill, No Tax Dollars for Terrorists Act. I know that when we had our discussion with you about this, when you first brought it forward, we were all thinking, okay, why does this even have to be said? But give us an update on that.
Yes, ma'am. And thank you so much. Y'all been with me for over a year. I've been working on this thing, I guess 2 years. Yeah, it's Sean Ryan out of Nashville, former Navy SEAL, CIA operator, a great man, caught on to do some very awful things, uncovered it. We're sending $40 million a week to the Taliban.
That's what I was wondering. Why would you need to import grapes to a place there to make the wine? You know, usually you have wine is made right next door where the grapes are, so the grapes aren't hurt in transportation, you know?
A named Legend, who's an Afghan who fought for us and has a hit out on his head. It uncovered it basically, and it's $40 million. And we think some of the money is probably flowing back to this country in the form of dark campaigns and possibly in the hands of some politicians, and they need to be in handcuffs and thrown in the federal penitentiary. But until we get to that point, we need to shut the spigot off. Right now, we're sending them $40 million a week. They take a cut off of every dollar that goes in and out of that country. In Afghanistan, there's over 1,000 NGOs that operate from this country, not including the United Nations. So this bill has passed the House twice. Now it's in the Senate. They took it up this week. It passed the committee with some amendments that I think probably make it a better bill. And now we're going to see if it has to come back to the House to be voted on again, or if I can make the agreement and get it to the president and get it signed into law. $40 million a week. That's what they're getting.
40. Wow. Crazy. Like, let's support terrorism.
I want to focus on.
Last one. Oh, Tommy Robinson here. Let's see what he's talking about.
Groups of Algerian men wait till later. Every single corner, everywhere you turn is like this. So we was where we were, where all the hair salons were. That was the African area. So many of them are still in bed, and we're now going to the Arab area, where I'm pretty sure most of them are still be in bed as well. They work different times. So it's very early in the morning. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock. As you can see here, this is now, yeah? It's just groups of Arab men, just all loitering. Look, lots of them. Who knows what they're doing? What would they be doing then?
Smoking.
Okay, just smoking. Just hanging about.
They sell the smoke.
Oh, okay. So selling, okay. Speak English? Speaking English? They say no? No. Okay. Are you from France? Which country originally? More, are you speak English, Bob?
I speak English, no.
Oh, you do?
Excuse me.
You do? You're speaking English? Where are you from, bruv? Where are you from? Algeria. All Algeria?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're just seeing Paris. You all right, bruv?
Oh, this is Paris.
I know. There's not many French people here.
No, I speak English. No, excuse me.
Yeah, okay.
Not many French people in France.
So these are all just selling drugs, basically.
You smell it?
Yeah, I can smell it. Yeah. I can smell it. You want to speak?
Yeah.
No.
Sorry.
At least you're friendly.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Nice to meet you.
You have drugs?
Yeah.
I know you did. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. He has drugs. That's what they're selling, is drugs.
No.
You know what I mean? They're all getting angry. Look, their boss is getting angry. He's the main one. See him tell them.
Yeah, you can always tell the ones that, you know, were dealing recently or something like that, and they walk off pretty quick. Like, oops, I have money, or I have the grass and everything, and I can't let that be out there.
Look how many there are, though. Look how many there are. Look, this is like 10 o'clock in the morning. What are they all doing? They're all just loitering. All just loitering and selling drugs, but there's loads.
And they're all wearing black jackets too.
So many of them. We'll come back here later, yeah? We'll come back here later, Alice, because, mate, later, this is all it be. Look at every corner. Look, every corner. Just groups of them. But, mate, later.
Hey, Tahiti Wave, how you doing? Nice to see you. Is MDG going to stream all day? I'll raid him here in a second.
There'll be so many, man. He's happy. He's happy. He's the happiest guy here. He's always just walking around smiling. Everyone else is giving me daggers. Everyone else looking at me like really evilly. He's just smiling. Yes, bro. English.
You speak English, yeah.
He's like it.
Yeah.
All from Algeria.
Yeah, I know from Algeria.
Everyone from Algeria.
Boss.
But you're the boss. You're the boss.
Yeah.
Are you the boss? The boss man. The boss man. What? Hey, what are you all doing? Look, what are they all just doing? It's 10 o'clock in the morning. Look how many of them they're just all loitering about. It's mad, isn't it? Look at the groups. Look, just all. They're all sharing a sandwich. Sit, just undeal. Okay, yeah.
Cigarette, no smoke?
No, don't smoke, bro. No, don't smoke. England, London.
London?
You speak good English?
Yeah, London.
You been there? Have you been there? You've been there? Yeah.
No.
What's everyone doing? Just hanging. I just want to point out, it's 10 a.m. in the morning. It's 10 a.m. in the morning. Like, as I said, when I stayed in this district last time, and the advice was don't go out with women from the hotel. And you think this is bad? Like, this is only 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, large groups of males, groups of Algerian men. Wait till later. Every single corner, everywhere you turn is like this. The whole place, just like this.
So what do you think? What do you think of this?
They're openly standing selling drugs on the streets. Openly.
Yes.
There's large groups of young males, lots of them. What are they doing at 10 a.m.? All these men, like.
And no cops around.
That is what we'll see a lot more of. It's only 10 a.m. Do you know what I mean? They're not usually out of bed. You see the groups of Pakistanis. Algerians must work different hours. Pakistanis ain't out of bed at this time. Trust me, I'm from Luton. They'll be congregating like that. The Pakistanis will later at night in their areas, but at night, not at 10 in the morning. They're all openly standing there, passing parcels, selling drugs, embracing the French culture.
There you go, Tommy Robinson doing his reporting thing. That's cool. What else is going on? Let's give you some music here, guys and girls. Here, I did this other song the other night. I don't think I like it as much as some of the other songs I've done, but in case you guys haven't heard it here, it's called Mr. Bill's Coolest Chats. Let's see if I can find something else here.
Camera roll, same old chair, coffee ring hit on the desk right there. Chats goes fast, names in a stream. Every little message makes the room all beam. You crack jokes, I crack up. Turn up good moments in oh, good luck. You spam hearts, I see you. Feels like the whole world's in this one small room. Coolest chat in the world. That's you, that's you. Every hate, every love pulls me straight on through. I don't grip, I just give every laugh I can do. Coolest chat in the world. I'm here 'cause of you. Mr. No, you just spam nice. Turn my little fails into highlight nights. Inside jokes, running for weeks. I hear using names when I try to sleep. You drop love, I feel seen. Even when the numbers on the screen stay lean. This whole ride, cut it in two. Half is what I'm doing, half is all of you. Coolest chat in the world. That's you, that's you. Every cheer, every word keeps me pushing through. I don't grip, I just give every bit I can do. Coolest chat in the world. I'm here 'cause of you. Colors flooding up the gate, even when you're in somebody else's room. You're still my crew. I'm right there with you. Coolest chat in the world. That's you. That's you. Every day, everywhere feels like something new. I don't give, I just give all this heart back to you. Coolest chat in the world. Can't wait to see you.
That's good enough. All right, guys. Thanks for hanging. I'm going to send you over to MDG Gaming over here. Let's see what he's up to real quick here to see it. You can decide for yourself if you want to go over there and hang out with him. Looks like BG on the scene is also live. I'm not sure what he's doing, but let's see what MDG's got going on over there. He's probably doing some news or something like that. Let's see, he's got BG on the scene over there. I still think he'd look better and get more women or whatever if he cut his beard, but you can tell him that if you want to. But it's individual things like that. Anyway, it looks like a few things. You know, TikTok and BG on the scene, probably outside of a hotel, I'm guessing, trying to. Or is there more students out there? No, students would be out of school by now. Minnesota, probably. Anyway, we'll send you guys over there. Tell him Mr. Bill said hello, and to he'd look better if he get more women if he shaved his beard. Okay. We'll see you guys in a little while. Stream tonight. You know, it's Friday night craziness. You know, so I'm not sure what time I'll stream tonight. Does he cuss a lot? Yeah. This guy doesn't cuss as much as Arturo does. Probably he's still a good guy. He does his restreams and things like that too. But no offense, he usually gets like 2,000 people watching or something like that. MDG, even he gets like 400 right now. But anyway, we'll send you some love over there, guys. If you guys don't mind, you can tell him what I said if you want to. Get a haircut. Oh, no, I didn't say haircut. I said facial cut. Facial cut. He needs a facial cut. Okay, not his face cut, but his facial haircut. All right, we'll send you guys over there. Everybody start to say your goodbyes. Start to say your goodbyes, and you'll see him on the black screen as you go there. All right. Later, Gators.